trying for the county record in goals. And it looks like they'll advance, so she'll have a chance to play it, at least another game as these playoffs continue. Here is Syverson controlling the draw herself. Goes one-on-one straight to the cage, now backs it out. Syverson has a foul coming, shot, and a score. They'll wave off the flag as Syverson gets the goal. That is her 49th goal of the season and 4th of the night.
Oh, I like Syverson. What Megan Syverson did very well that time. She was going to attack the goal, didn't think it was on, spun out again. And here's when she spun out. She reloaded, ran sideways past 2 defenders, and found the lower left-hand corner.
So we have a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching exclusive coverage of the NJSAA Girls Lacrosse Tournament presented by the Star Ledger and NJ.com on Verizon BIOS One Sports. Welcome back as Indian Hills has a 13-9 lead over Morristown with 7:55 remaining in this game. You talk about Morristown advancing with their first state tournament win ever. It came in the opening round as they knocked off Vernon by a score of 14-9. They've averaged 13.8 goals per game this season, and it's their first winning season in school history as they have amassed 13 wins this year. And you take a look at the turnaround. 13-4, that's the best they've ever done.
Second-year coach, Evan Major, what a phenomenal job.
And we'll see if they have a little bit left in the tank as they trail 13-9 with 7:55 to play.
Well, this game isn't over yet. They have to play it, and you just never know what can happen in the waning moments of this game.
Meg Syverson has done a great job not only on draw control, but taking it to the cage as well. She has 4 goals tonight. And she's in the center circle again, going up against Nicole Copita. Copita gets it ahead. And they'll go on the attack. Back it out here.
Yeah, Mick, if Indian Hills is smart, yeah, what they're doing is settling down now. They're going to take some air out of the ball for a while, which is a smart thing.
Capone going one-on-one, throws it right in front, shot, and a score.
What do I know? Capone says, oh, yeah? Here, I'm going to goal.
38th of the season. And our 4th goal tonight for Capone. But makes the score 14-9.
But what was good, though, they did slow down the rhythm. And often when you change your rhythm from slow to fast here, this is what happens. You catch your defender flat-footed. That one goes in the left-hand corner. Or the left side of the goal, rather. Able to turn the corner. And Syverson trying to get a check on it, but too late.
Well, they kind of had Langenall out to dry. Once they got by the defense, it was just one-on-one. 14-9 to score with 7:22 to play. And once again, ground ball loose. Coming down with it, Molly Resto. And she's fouled. Home fans love the effort. As for the win tonight, Indian Hills would go on to most likely play top-seeded Mendham. Here is Aaron Murphy. Murphy takes on Ferreira.
Great matchup there.
Murphy going to take her time. So Murphy finally gives it up. Copita. Take her time. They don't have to rush as they have the big lead now. Copita goes one-on-one. Draws 2 defenders. Switches back to the left and gives it up. It did go out of bounds. It should be a turnover because it was not a shot. Regardless, Indian Hills will keep it. Capone plays catch with it behind the net. Aaron Murphy looking for a cutter in front. Tried a quick one-timer. for Copita. It's intercepted. Still loose. Copita picks it up, dodges, and scores. Great effort by Copita. Goal number 77 on the season. And she scores again. It's now 15-9. Fourth goal tonight for Nicole Copita.
Taking nothing and turning it into something. The ball bouncing around here. This is what they call a trash or garbage goal. Watch it bounce around here. She picks it up, goes one-on-one with the keeper, and the rest is history.
Copita having a great night. She has 4 goals, as does Capone. Second half, 10-4 in favor of Indian Hills, and they control again with Resto. Controlling the draws in the second half has been key, Jimmy.
Huge. First half, a lot of them were going up in the air like a jump ball. It was still up for grabs, but a lot of them are going right into Indian Hills' half. And that's where a lot of the yellow cards came in the first half. They were up for grabs, and some of them actually went into the Morristown half.
Here comes Copita once again, one-on-one. Straight shot, score! Straight down the slot. Copita with her 5th of the night. Goal number 78 on the season for Nicole Copita. 16-9. It's all Indian Hills in the second half, Jimmy. It's almost all over but the shouting.
Really starting to pull away now. And Copita showing that what a great attacker she is there. Well, that one goes into the attic, upper right-hand corner. And again, a battle of the 13th, and what a battle it's been, but that one goes in the upper right-hand corner, and Severson really has been admirable the way she's marked her, but now Copita's starting to pull away.
And we have a timeout. 16-9 our scores. Indian Hills is taking control in the second half. They trailed at the half by a score of 6-5, but they have seized this game, and they're on their way undoubtedly into the semifinals of the North 3 tournament.
Well, a lot of balanced scoring going out there, and multiple goal scorers too, which is hard to shut down. And of course, from the Morristown side of things, they were pretty effective at that for a while, but now you can see the athleticism in the open field. And again, you pointed out about the draws. You're starting to get the ball in your own half. It's only about 10 or 15 more yards to run to the goal.
Well, the fans love it. This would be their second consecutive win in the playoff after that 19-7 win over Wayne Hills.
And I think we're safe to say this is the first really nice spring night. There might have been one other one with no snow in sight. Yeah, I know, you're always afraid to say it. Frank Carty walking onto the field, have a word with the ref.
You saw the fans, nobody's wearing a sweater tonight.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So 16-9 the score. Nicole Copita, who could be our player of the game, Jimmy. Controlling the draws in the second half, has 5 goals. See the goal leaders, Copita with 78, Carty with 70, Murphy and Capone. Capone close to scoring 40. It's a lot of firepower.
A lot of firepower.
You can have a couple more goals from Capone. You'll have 4 40-goal scorers. And here's the draw that's controlled once again by Copita.
But that time, Severson did knock it into her own half, but beaten by Copita.
Comes ahead, and the attack continues. Marissa Capone take her time as the lead is definitely secure for Indian Hills. Draws a defender on her, takes on 2 and gives it up. Right back to Capone. No reason to rush. Copita will walk this one out. Gets close to the crease, draws a double team, throws it in front. Here's a shot that just bounces wide. And Capone might have got hit near the noggin, but play continued.
Yeah, good defending then from Lauren Goldhurst, number 24, as well as Blanchard, I believe.
So Copita will survey the situation. Run it up on the wing herself. Takes it close to goal. Stick check from behind, but we got a foul. I think they call that on Blanchard.
You see, at this point right now, even though they're pulling away, Morristown's still aware of this record that Copita could tie or break tonight. So now this is what the game is pretty much about, in my view, with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
So she gets this goal here, she'll have the record. There's a shot. Try to go upstairs, and it goes wide.
Unfortunate for her. Good charging run that time by Bremer, the sophomore.
So Copita has tied the county record of 328 goals, and they may try to set her up here. Here's the shot, and another save by Langenhall. Well, they're going to her, trying to get this record tonight in front of the home fans.
3 letters, ISO. They're ISO and her. Here comes Severson. She has something to say before the game ends, possibly.
Close to 2.5 minutes. Syverson check from behind, and we're going to get an offensive foul. The shots, 17.
Let's take a look. You be the judge there. Yeah, it looks like her feet were set. Severson had to take a step and sidestep her and wasn't able to do it.
So on the start here, Syverson going to come out. She'll get a hand as
she's played one tremendous
replaced by
game.
Grace Campbell.
And you need good opponents to force yourself to another level.
Indian Hills on the attack again as we approach the 2-minute mark, and there's a foul. I think they called a foul on Syverson. Campbell went in to take her place and realized it was well, now it's a substitution situation, so she's back in. Well, once again, Nicole Copita has the ball, and they'll clear out for her. She'll go one-on-one. Copita on the right wing, wants to shoot, scores, and there's the record for Copita. 6th goal of the night. Number 79 on the career, and number 329, which is a county record. Makes the score 17-9, but that's not what the fans are cheering about. They wanted Copita to get that goal, number 329, to be the all-time goal scorer here in Bergen County.
You know, I got to give her a lot of credit, too. She really started out slow tonight, and that team got knocked around. They got around the ropes for a while, and to come back and get that record the way she did, and again, tracking 2 defenders, that time shooting from distance into the upper right-hand corner. Normally she was scoring in close, inside. This time, very wisely, shot one from downtown into the upper right-hand corner of the attic.
So timeout is called so Copita can celebrate, and why not? And she's the all-time goal scorer in Bergen County history now with 329. Her personal cheering section right in front of us.
And why not? This is what it's all about here.
And it's important that she gets that goal here tonight, Jimmy, because the next round, as they advance against Mendham, would be on the road, so a chance to do it on your home field,
right
in front of your home fans, and it all comes true. That's what stories are made of.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, you know, their backs were to the wall, so you're getting credit. They were getting knocked around at home, and again, here we see at the other end, ball going in an upper right-hand corner, and this has been going on all night. Battle of the 13s, that one going in as well, and it's just the resiliency of someone like her. And of course, we haven't seen all her other goals, but think about all the training and hard stuff and heartaches and things that have gone wrong until she can do stuff like this, dodging. Look at that. Looks like she's in fast motion right there.
She can go one-on-one. She can pick the ball up in traffic. She can cut to the goal. She can create her own shot. She's doing it all. 6 goals and 1 assist, and the all-time Bergen County record of 329.
A lot of wisdom with that last shot, too. That was from distance. Everything else was from inside.
Well, you got to love the way that her coach, Frank Carty, and her teammates, set her up in the final 5 minutes of this game.
Well, this is a very good coach team. Everybody gets to touch the ball, but you also go to each person's strengths. And tonight, it's Copita, Aaron Murphy, Natalie Carty, and a number of others.
Syverson is fouled as we're inside basically the final 130. Syverson is pushed. She got a free position coming up. She's had a very good game as well. And once again, she's just a sophomore. So her and Ferreira will be back next season for Morristown. So
yeah,
they got a lot to build on.
Both of them resilient fighters as well.
Dodges, didn't get the shot because she's fouled, and she'll try it all over again.
Yeah, there was a blocking foul, I believe, that time. And of course, some very good defenders out there too from the Morristown side of things. Amy Blanchard, Casey O'Brien doing some good assist stuff earlier.
Absolutely. Low shot and a score. So give the goal number 50 on the season to Megan Syverson. And it's now 17-10. So Morristown gets the goal. Another look at it, Jimmy.
Syverson knocking it down low, and again, just someone who just has the endurance to keep going. She's not backing down. She's back in the center circle again, squaring off on the draw.
Hey, the sophomore with 50. Ferreira has 56. Here's 100 between the two sophomores. And she gets her own draw. She'll take it straight down the gut. Shot. Oh, it bounced right off the keeper in Bremer. Very quietly, Bremer had a good game tonight, too.
Absolutely. We mentioned earlier, the keepers are going to have a big effect on it. The draws, the ground balls, but eventually the dodging, as well as the combination of playing settled lacrosse in the attacking half, but also the transition, as we see here.
Inside the final minute. Capone gives it up. They'll work on the far side of the field. They'll run it behind the cage. Good stick check from behind. As Murphy had it sticked away, but that's the foul. So Murphy puts it in play. See if she takes this to the goal as well. Close to the crease, shot, and it looks like it was just sticked aside by Langenall.
Yeah, that's a nice save down low.
Final 30 seconds. Coming back the other way. Brady here is called for an offensive foul.
Yeah, backing in there, looked like.
Took on a double team and tried to spin through it, and they called her for the offensive foul. And there is a little bit of an elbow as it is Syverson committing the foul.
Well, that wasn't a hallmark card either. We talked about it at the end. And of course, you know, there's frustration from both sides, and that's part of sports.
Well, Morristown had a lead of 6-5 in the end of the half, but it was 6 unanswered goals by Indian Hills that got them over the hump, and now en route to a 17-10 victory.
Well, Morristown game a game and pushed them to this level. So, I mean, it's great lacrosse to watch, and this is going to prepare Indian Hills for the next games. We see Syverson clutching her calf there.
Well, the first game, Indian Hills had their way, 20-12. This game was a lot closer, no doubt. So Indian Hills tested, but for all intents and purposes now, the 4-seeded team will advance in the NJSIAA tournament in North 3. Long lead pass ahead. Here's a shot. It just goes wide by Copita.
Langenall doing well to get off her line again, forcing her to shoot wide.
Just a few seconds left. They'll put it in play, and time will expire. The final score tonight, 17-10. As the Braves of Indian Hills rush out to congratulate their goalkeeper, Shannon Bremer. But Nicole Capitas, 5 goals and record 329th in the county, more than enough to get the Braves over the hump as they win this one over Morristown by a score of 17-10.
Well, there are a number of heroes, of course, as we see here. Look at that smile. Oh, they're all wonderfully smiling there, but there are a number of people that helped tonight, but she really did put the team on her back and ended up breaking the record, not in a selfish way either. And what was nice, too, the game was out of reach pretty much, and then they let her go, which is nice to see.
Once again, Indian Hills advances with a 17-10 win over Morristown. Stay with us as we'll have our postgame coming up. You're watching exclusive coverage of the NJSIAA Girls Lacrosse Tournament presented by the Star Ledger and NJ.com on Verizon Fios One Sports. Welcome back. As your final score, Indian Hills over Morristown by the score of 17-10 to advance in the NJSIAA North 3 tournament. Today's game brought to you by Watch ESPN, live ESPN on your computer, tablet, and smartphone. Watch ESPN. It's the other way to watch ESPN. Go to www.fiostvonline.com for details. Right now, I'm joined by our Verizon Fios One Sports player of the game, Nicole Capita, and congratulations on a big win tonight as now you advance to the next round of the NJSIAA tournament.
Thank you very much. It was a huge win for us, I gotta say, and this is the first time we're ever going to, quarterfinals?
Semifinals now.
Semifinals, and this year has been a first for our program. We went undefeated regular season, and now we're going to the semifinals, and it just keeps rolling. Don't want it to end.
You were down by a goal at the first half.
Mm-hmm.
What went on in the locker room?
Coach basically told us pick it up, or this is going to be our last game as a high school player. So that really lit a fire under our butts, I got to say, and we came out firing second half.
You wind up with 6 goals on the night. You get the Bergen County record of 328. I was saying 329, so I wanted to give you one extra, but it's 328. What does that mean to you?
It's hard to put into words right now. I mean, it's a huge part of how far I've come and everything like that. It's been, 11 years playing lacrosse for me now, so that is just like huge. It's like the staple to my career so far.
It's a great accomplishment. You're on your way to Rutgers next year, is that correct?
Yeah, Rutgers University.
Well, that's all something to look forward to as well, but you also have to look forward to the next round of the tournament now. Most likely it's going to be Mendham, and they're the top seed.
Yes. We're just excited to get there. We're going to play as hard as we can for as long as we can against them and see what happens.
Nicole Capita, thanks for taking time out for us. Congratulations on the goals tonight, 6 and advancing in the NJSIAA tournament.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
That's Nicole Capita as Indian Hills wins this one by the score of 17-10. We hope you enjoyed our exclusive coverage of the NJSIAA